Hello, everybody, and welcome to another video of our Geoguessr series. So, as you guys know, we have been uploading the daily play along series, but I teased a picture on my social media a few days ago that we're gonna be having Geoguessr Pro Kodiak with an interview, and we're gonna play some duels with him. So this is gonna be a great moment. I got in touch with the Geoguessr Pro, went through some Discord servers like Blanket, Geoguessr, and Birdcard servers, and I finally managed to get in contact with Kodiak. So if you guys don't know about Kodiak, Kodiak is the world champion of Geoguessr in the Geoguessr Paris. There was a tournament in Paris in 2022. It was the Geoguessr World Cup, and he won it with along with his teammates Blinky and Malcolm. So again, a very good player, champion division, and has won numerous rainbow tournaments and numerous professional geoguessr tournaments. So definitely a big prize and a really great player. So welcome to the show, Kodiak. I hope everything is going well and you are fine.
Hello, hello. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, could you just open your cameras? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
There's the
push
man.
laggy.
Yeah,
Hello,
it's definitely
hello.
laggy. Yeah, I hope everything's
Yeah,
fine.
thanks for having me. Thanks for the invite.
Yeah, and first thing I can notice that the rainbow match is there again. It's just
Exactly.
brilliant. Nice.
This
Yeah,
is
if
the
you want,
prototype, the first
yeah,
ever
yeah.
produced hoodie.
Yeah, the first ever produced. So yeah, Rainbolt has a match. It's very nice. It's literally written on it. So yeah. So let's just get straight into it again. So Kodiak's a busy man. He's got some things going on. So we just need to get it as soon as possible. So first thing is, how did your geoguessr journey start, and how did you get into this wonderful game?
So the first time I heard about it was like 2014, 2015 when I was at school. I was playing it at school with some friends, just like very, very casually during class. And then I took like a break from it, playing it here and there, like one or two games over a few years. And then in 2020, when the pandemic hit, I was bored and I wanted to rediscover the game because I love geography. So I always knew that I would like the game, but I never really played it. And then in 2021, I finally decided to buy or to try out the test version for the Pro subscription. And after 7 days, I was so hooked that I immediately bought the Pro subscription for 1 year. And since then, like early
Yeah, it just went on.
2021,
It panned on like
yeah,
that. So yeah,
exactly.
great. That's brilliant to hear, and definitely you've done some good accomplishments. So, what is your most favorite accomplishment in geoguessr? If like winning rainbow tournaments, winning the Geoguessr World Cup, reaching champion division, getting verified, starting a YouTube channel. There are many achievements. So, like any,
Yeah, I mean, for sure, the World Cup in Paris because it was so much fun to play there. Like, I met so many people that I play daily with in real life, and just winning this whole thing at the end, that was by far the biggest accomplishment. And yeah, it was just like the whole tournament was so great and such a great experience.
yes, and again, there's a Geoguessr World Cup happening in Sweden, Stockholm, 13th to 14th October. You're going in it. So, what is your prep for the World Cup?
Actually, I'm currently practicing every country where I'm lacking at. So I team up with some pros at certain countries, and they teach me some things about their countries, and I teach them stuff I know to get like to the highest level. And currently, I'm practicing Australia and Russia, and in the near future, I will practice some Canada and Brazil and some US to get my weakest spots out of the way. But yeah, right now I'm actually deep diving into Russia and Australia, which is
So
kind of
yeah,
fun.
Russia and Australia definitely two hard countries region guess, but it's depending on your preference really. And for me, like Australia is quite easy. Russia is a little hard. You just need to know the distribution of generation three, generation four, and just like that. But again, when you go into a pro tournament, the stakes are high, everything is high, and it's definitely tough. So going to that, your strongest suit, any strong country, like your weakest country might be like Australia or something.
Yeah, so my strongest country by far, Indonesia, I would say. I have the most fun there. I played it for years now. Like I think I was like one of the first pros that actually tried to region guess Indonesia. And I also like New Zealand and Norway. So like those three are my favorite countries to play in
Yes.
GeoGuessr, where I have some regional knowledge and whatnot.
If you'd want a seed, like any seed in a community world or anything, what would be your perfect map? Like the perfect five seeds, what would you want that you could like get
I mean,
25K?
for 25K, then definitely just like easy South Africa locations where you're on a sign where you instantly see the road number, street sign, or Iceland, even Faroe Islands, something like that, where you have easy pinpoints. But yeah, like obviously, if you just need to region guess, no move, then I think getting some Indonesia that would be very nice.
What was your hardest achievement? What was the biggest feat to get in Geoguessr? Like that point that you worked quite hard on and finally the hard work paid off and you managed to achieve it?
Um, I guess like I before the change, just grinding competitive to get very high, because like it wasn't really challenging. It was just like you need to play a lot. You get +1 or +0 for a win, but -30 for a loss. So that was very frustrating and tedious. It just took a long time. I don't say it's the biggest achievement, but like it was finally when I reached, for example, like 1500 or something like that. It was nice to see that the grind could stop because it just was annoying. And now with ACW, and obviously we play only against pro players nowadays in the duels. Now it's fun. So now I really enjoy it.
Yeah,
But before that,
definitely.
it was just a grind.
Yeah, because it was world map, and you
Yeah,
know, world map
exactly.
is always you get the Midway atolls and Vienna. So if people don't know about the world map again, their distribution is just bad. You keep getting Cambodia's that temple in Cambodia. I was practicing Cambodia today. Like I got it two times in a single round, two times in a single
See,
game
yeah.
of Cambodia,
Yeah.
two Angkor Wats. So yeah, that's that. Aside from that, I would like to ask another very important question. It's again about Geoguessr. So who is your most like? What is your most best team? You would like compile a team of three players to play in a tournament. So it's 4v4. So three other players. Who would you? Your dream team.
Oh, okay. So I would definitely go for like a mix of skill sets. So definitely Blinky because moving pinpoint and everything very very good. Then I would probably pick someone that is very good at like no move and MPZ. I would say Boki, like Boki definitely. He's insane, especially like very quick. And then I would probably need someone. I don't know, like for fourth person, someone that is like knowing something that Boki doesn't know, that I don't know, that Blinky doesn't know. So
Steak.
it's hard to say. Nah, I don't think Steak
He's
has
good in
so much.
NMTZ though.
Yeah, I think that
NMTZ.
Boki has that. So I think maybe it's someone like Trichter because he's very good at
It's
Europe.
yes.
And I really like him. So I guess that would be my team.
Yeah, that would be really good. Yeah, that's really nice. All right. So one of the last few questions: what is your favorite map in Geoguessr? Any favorite map that you like to play?
At the moment, I would say improved world, but obviously community world is still great. I would say those two, but I think right now improved world. I just love what Wolf Tracker did there. Like so many nice locations, great distribution, and it's just fun to play.
Yeah, the distribution is definitely better on improved world. Then next thing, definitely, what's your favorite flag? Like any flag that you're fascinated of, or any favorite meta? Like any meta that you like? Like for example, a Mongolian meta or Kyrgyzstan license plates. Like the meta that you love to see.
For like flag, for a country flag, I love the Botswana flag. It's just like this light blue with like the black and white in between. It looks perfect. But like for subdivision flag, I love the Veneto flag. So from
Veneto.
Veneto, the province
Yes,
in Italy, because parts of my family are also from there. So I have some personal like history with it, and it just looks cool with a lion. And what was the second part of the question? Sorry.
second part, your favorite meta, any meta that you really like.
Um, I'm proud that I discovered the Central Sulawesi bollards. So I think that's a pretty cool meta because like I found it myself just playing Indonesia and finding a meta that works 100% of the time. That's pretty cool. So specific bollards for Central Sulawesi.
Definitely change the scope of the game. All right, last thing that I want to ask you is what is the tip for the geoguessr players who are coming in the community, who are right now the rising stars, who want to improve like you, like any tips that you want to give them?
So if you just start now, you should definitely play a lot. That's first of all the most important thing. Just play yourself. Don't just read documents. Obviously, it helps like reading documents, but then you need to practice it yourself. And another way to get good at the game is by playing with people that already know a lot. So play together with them. If you don't have anyone, go into Twitch chats. I can recommend Aussie Golfer, like he was streaming almost daily, where you can just like play in Chatguessr on Twitch and learn a lot from other people. I think those are the best ways to improve your game.
Yeah. So what do you think for especially like students or people who are studying geography? So is there like some helpfulness if they play geoguessr? Is it going to improve their geography knowledge?
Um, I guess it can improve your geography knowledge, definitely. It's kind of limited to the countries that have Street View, obviously. But definitely, like, you will know how areas look like, how, like, climate changes over, like, latitude and whatnot. It just generally is helpful, definitely, and it's like a nice game to be interested in, because it's not just a game; it's also like a side factor where you learn something, you know.
Yeah, so again, another one thing is that I've played it like one, two times. There was like zigzag video, and I just played a challenge of it. It was an unexplored world. You might have heard about that, right? The one with
Yes.
the unofficial coverage. That really
Yeah.
helps your geography skills because, you know, on that one, you don't have any metas. You have photospheres, you have third party coverage. So you're going to have to go off the landscape. You're going to go off the hills. You're going to have to go the vegetation. You're going to have to learn the vegetation of Nepal, and you're going to have to learn the deserts of, like, I don't know, Zambia. It's a random country. I don't even
Yeah.
think Zambia has deserts, but that's one thing. So any other resources that you want to tell, like what are the resources from which a player can improve his, like, people ask how do these guys memorize their metas? Is there like a website dedicated to it? So anything about that?
I mean, yeah, Plunkett, definitely, like the Plunkett Discord server or the website. Like there's so much
Yeah, the
meta being gathered.
plunkit.net.
Yeah, exactly.
Plunkit.net, and after that?
Um, Yeah, so that's mostly what I use, and then I can recommend just checking coverage. So if you go into the map maker that Rihanna made, I don't know if you know it, but a map making
I
app,
know.
then you can just check coverage and see how it looks, and then try to memorize certain areas, certain roads. So you don't just like see it by playing, but rather then you can just simply pick out where you want to see how it looks, and then try to memorize that.
Yeah, there is definitely a page in Plunkett dedicated to. So Plunkett is like a website. They fill out country guides, but of course it's not properly filled. Like there's still missing countries. They keep filling it. So another great website that I would also like to recommend, Geo Hints. They tell you all the bollards, all the road lines, but there's no description. So you're gonna have to figure it out yourself. So
Yeah.
that is definitely a great one. Can you just tell the viewers your social media links? Like where can they watch you stream or play or whichever social media platform?
Yeah, I'm on Twitch, I'm on YouTube, I even have Instagram or Twitter, so I can link the handles to you, and you can put it in the description. But Kodiak on YouTube, and Kodiak 77 1777 on Twitch. Sorry.
Yeah, okay,
um,
so that's all for today. Brilliant. I mean, again, a Geoguessr Pro. Definitely never had such an interaction with the Geoguessr Pro in my life. And just we have definitely know that a brilliant experience and just loved it at all. So again, I hope you guys, whoever was watching this, any newcomer, anybody, just learns from the Geoguessr Pros. We need to take some advice. We need to learn about them. And I hope everybody has a great time. GG's. Thank you so much for your time, Kodiak.
Thank you for
It's
having
been a
me.
pleasure. And we'll see you next time.